You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
I want to talk Hitman Holla, right?
Yes, sir.
That originally is, well, the rumor mill said it was originally supposed to be Hitman versus Brizz.
I heard that rumor too.
You heard?
Heard that one. They were saying that on Twitter and shit. I seen that.
Right. Any truth to that?
Brizz was somebody that we wanted to get on the card and was a possibility for Hitman along the road. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But one rumor that should be cleared up is that Brizz was ever locked in, or Brizz ever had a contract, or when I did that blog about Brizz, that ARP is being over tactical. He would never talk about somebody that's, coming from URL unless he had him locked in or whatever. Yeah, I could be just as smart as the next person. Yes, I could be tactical with our rollouts and our promotion, our marketing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But what I said in that blog, I meant. I really meant it. It wasn't to start early promotion. There was nothing signed. There was nothing agreed upon. There was nothing guaranteed from me or Brizz. I did that because I wanted to say those things. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good rumor to clear up. Brizz did nothing wrong. It's not like he had some negotiations that all of a sudden he was all set to go and then he didn't do no fuck shit, no nothing. But yeah, and I've said this before. I've said that there was a group of opponents that we were discussing with Hitman, and there was 2 or 3 other people in talks with on the Cassidy side. The card really was supposed to have both of them on the card with different opponents. You know what I'm saying? It really supposed to have different opponents. And then you got these things that's not moving the way we want them to move with Hitman. You got things over here that's not moving the way we want them to move with Cassidy. Like Cassidy had one opponent that we wanted to do, and then that person's schedule, and then maybe some of the negotiations wasn't really lining up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then we got this guy Cassie that's ready to go. We got this guy Hitman that's ready to go. And me and Shata said, why we don't just
make it happen?
Yeah. So then when I asked both sides, like, yo, how you feel about this? How you feel about? They was both like, let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
It almost looked like you said, let's do it.
Nah, there's shit flying by.
I know.
Oh, yeah, just spend $1 million on these 2 motherfuckers. No. Me and Shot have to have a long conversation. Like, man, listen, are you sure you going?
Right.
Yeah, but
so how close, if I can ask, like, was it a possibility? Like,
I think.
Because I say that because he's been like, he ain't doing this shit no more. So I'm just curious as to how close were you to actually bringing Brizz back into this culture that everybody, well, a lot of people want to see Brizz back.
Yeah.
So
I'll give you the answer to that, but just keep in mind that that's my perspective.
Yes.
All right, because Brizz, if he adds his side of that answer, it could be a little bit different than mine.
Gotcha.
In my opinion, if 10 is done and 1 is you guys aren't even having a conversation or a thought, I think we probably was at like a 6. You know what I'm saying?
Because you had the conversation, I guess, right?
Multiple conversations. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
There was stuff going on. There was, you know what I mean, like, but 6 means that, yo, tomorrow somebody could wake up with a signed contract. But it also means that it's just like, yo, we're not on the same page, and I'm not ready to do this, or RBE has a different idea or anything, and there's really nothing there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
I definitely would have liked to see Hitman versus Brizz. That would be crazy.
But there's nothing wrong with a battle like that still happening.
Yes, it can still happen.
Because I say all the time, for every battle that gets locked in and gets promoted and that you guys see, there's 10 that don't happen for every card build. Every card. Yeah. Now you guys are hearing about Mickey Fax versus Iron Solomon. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even want that out. I didn't even want that out, to be honest. You know
it's out now.
Yeah, I didn't even want it out. I didn't even want it out. You know what I mean? But I think Mickey was having a conversation on a live or a blog. Hip Hop is Real had some stuff up, I think. And then when Knowledge asked me, I was just like, oh, well, if it's already out, then fuck it. Yeah, keep my footage in of me saying, like, yeah, we was talking about that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I like the fans to get their surprises, man. It's fun. It's fun.
I also know you get a kick out of that shit.
Every platform does.
Well, I know you, because I talk to you. Well, I used to talk to you a lot. I don't talk to you as much, But I just always used to see it in you. Not to make it sound weird, but it's almost like a little kid looking in the window like, I can't wait till I get this. Yeah, I can't wait
Yo.
till I get that new this.
You want to know what's so funny about you saying that type of analogy right there? Is I get the meme a lot of the bird hand rub and they put my face on it. Like, let's say two niggas is arguing or just got into a closure type scenario or something or whatever. They be like, yo,
they about to set it up.
Yeah, they sent me the tweet with the Birdman hands and shit. Like we always just right there waiting for some. But the reason why I like to keep a lot of possibilities out of the public is because that element of surprise is just so good for the battle rap energy. You know what I'm saying? Like Daylight and Lux is probably one of the few battles that we can discuss for like a year plus, and even when it gets announced, we're still gonna feel the same.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
But then the other 90+% of battles, if you talk about them for a year,
A lot of them, by the time it happened, you'd be like, damn, what?
yeah. And then on top of that, we do so many left field, like Cassidy and Hitman. It's so left field.
Never
Neither
would
one
have
of them
put
even thought
Cassidy
about
and Hitman together. Never
Even when I
would've.
talked to Hitman, he said this shit to in interviews too. Yo, we think about Cassidy. He's like, what? Hold on. I never thought. Even they don't. We constantly come to the battlers all the time and even surprise them with what we want to do.
My dream match and face-off is Cassidy versus Rex.
Rex. I knew he was going to say that.
It's the ultimate. Cassidy versus Rex is the ultimate. I can retire from battle rap if I get to see a face-off from Cassidy and Rex and then a battle
You
from
want to
Cassidy
know
and Rex.
what would be crazy? That could come in two different ways. If a league or a platform decides to just pay for it, just a face-off, and see what happens.
I'm the first one that came up with that idea.
Oh, you
Just
said that
do the
already?
face-off and no battle.
And or
Yeah, I'll go
That
taking credit
battlers-
again, but go
there
ahead.
you go, right? Just like the brick by brick, shit's all good. But even the battlers, what's stopping two battlers from saying, yo, me versus you would be a good match for the culture? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get crazy. Let's take ourselves up to 15 Minutes of Fame or Champion or hip or whatever platform. Let's do a face-off and see what platform is gonna
Sell
pick
that,
that
shit.
shit up.
Facts.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, well, you just gave them the idea. Let's see who calls me.
But that's if I was a battler, I think I would try to do stuff like that. Some people's gonna look at that like, why should I sell a fight? It's not, I ain't gonna get no money for this. But I respect it. But you'd be surprised how many people go create their bags.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
And sometimes you have to. Not
Yeah.
everybody is a loaded Lux that he's gonna get booked no matter what. Like everybody is not like even a Cassidy. You know what I mean? Eventually somebody's gonna book Cassidy again.
Yeah. Look how John got the Hitman battle.
Yes.
Sometimes you got to create your own opportunities in your own bag. You can't just
You mean
rely.
Ace? Well, even John, my bad, but look how Ace got the John. Even though it was over some controversy,
Yeah.
but God damn it, if that battle is not getting ready to happen.
And this is what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with people creating their bags, creating their own energy. And even if a platform doesn't pick it up, you got your name buzzing. For
People
whatever.
talking about it.
Yeah, and it's still good to be out there in that fashion regardless. Like, you can't just attach everything to a dollar because sometimes the dollar comes later.
I tell people that all the time. Like sometimes you just got to do this for free in order to get that. You know what I mean?
I try to negotiate like that sometimes. Like, man, listen. Like,
They don't want to hear that from a league. Like, yo, do this battle for free, and then I'm gonna give you this amount after.
Or God forbid, somebody tell me, yo, man, I'm worth $250,000. You can guarantee me that? I guarantee you, when you book me, you gonna make $250,000. ARP, word. So then, how about instead of me paying you $250,000, why don't I just pay you $50,000, and then take this type of business deal on the back end? Then, oh no, I just want my guarantee. Oh, so you don't really believe in yourself? You want me to fucking take all that risk? You know what I'm saying? So do you really believe it or not? You know what I mean? It's like,
After the money comes, after that 250,000 come in, then I'll pay you.
I think that's why there's not more platforms and leagues, because the leagues and the platforms carry so much financial risk.
Yeah. And
You know what I'm
the
saying?
key word you said,
Financial risk.
risk.
There's a lot of risk. Like I say all the time, like, there's no guarantee for me. April 3rd, no battler has a contract that guarantees me anything.
Right.
You know,
Right.
I wish
It's
I
not-
had a guarantee for something.
You have a contract with them telling them, I'm guaranteeing you're going to get
Yeah.
paid this much, but you can't guarantee me that I'm going to get my
If
return.
Hitman or Cassidy right now, are you one of the biggest battlers ever? Hell yeah. You do numbers, yeah. You bring crowds and all that, yeah. All right, cool. So listen, if that stream don't go crazy and that crowd don't come and there's only 10 people there, like, we're going to change the contract, right? No.
I get some of my money back?
No, I still want my $250,000.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So, but that's my choice as an investor, as a business owner. You know what I mean?
Right.
And as somebody that has to make those decisions. Nobody's forcing me to do it. So that goes both ways.
Grown man decisions is something you got to deal with.
Yeah, you got to deal with. Got to deal with.
But hey man, I thank you for your time, my brother.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming to rock with me to clear your name. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. We didn't talk about any of the other matches on the card because you really only care about 15 minutes of fame. But you'll probably change my perception on that when I see you in the building supporting and doing all the uploads before we get to April 3rd, supporting us and putting our trail
I already
on.
got interviews and stuff that I already
Now, let
interviewed
me add this
people
one
about
right
the about
here.
the card.
As you
So
continue to drop our trail all over the place, and you know what I'm saying. So I know you're gonna show me that this quick perception I just had of you only sitting down with me to clear your fucking name, you're gonna show me that's not true. So what the fuck was I thinking?
let me ask you a question. How long I been here?
Good question.
A long time.
Well, you was at my first event, so
No, I mean, how long I've been here, sitting here. So if it was about just the goddamn clearing my name, you know, I wouldn't have had the long conversation of telling you how proud I am of you and how long you've came into this game. How often do you have those conversations when people are talking about how much you've done for this
how
culture?
They had the tear in the corner of the eye like you just did and everything. Truth is, what's so sad is me and you got a joke like that right here, right now, for the fans that don't catch the joke that we were saying.
Way over there.
Like, some fans may not catch, or some people may not catch that we was just joking. But if you do your history, and if you really understand that we being sarcastic, you know that RBE and 15 Minutes of Fame have been fucking with each other since day one.
Day
They've
one.
been extremely supportive of each other. You know what I'm saying? Even off battle rap type stuff. Controversy and like I had shit and I talked to you. You had shit going on, problem, and you talked to me and vice versa.
That's a fact.
Times in maybe my career where I may have felt the way and I had conversations with you. Times where you may have been like, yo, fuck this channel, I'm about to sell it. Nah, I don't go nowhere, Rob. You know what I'm saying?
Even you know, had a little moment one time, and then we got past that too.
And we earned that. We earned that.
So
we earned that because we literally got like 8 years without ever having a fucking argument.
nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Not even any kind of nothing. So
But at least our argument was over the biggest thing going on.
craziest thing at the moment too. So
And we both was still learning what was unfolding.
we didn't have all the information.
Yeah, well, I did.
Well, yeah, you didn't have all the information.
I tried to give you some of the rest of it.
I got it, then got it direct from the fucking source. After that, you know, I didn't ask. It just happened to just fall into my lap. But
Oh man.
but no, but on the strength, we're
Day
gonna talk
ones.
some more throughout the weekend.
Definitely.
But like it's cold. Like I
Yeah.
don't want to get sick. I'm
Yeah.
53.
Yeah.
You a young, healthy motherfucker, so
Yeah.
I don't want to
And
get
you
sick
took your
tonight.
mask off. You see what I'm saying? I fuck around. What did we say earlier? 1,000 people, one person, man.
Well, we 4.5 feet apart.
I thought it was supposed to be 6.
Hey man, you know, I was about to say we down here, but nah. But again, man, I'm not done, man. We're gonna talk more, brother.
Nah, definitely, my man. I appreciate you as always. April 3rd, max out. It's going down. Go to rarebreedent.com. If there's a general admission ticket that you want to grab it ASAP. Grab your live pay-per-view. Same website right now. Lock it in. It's about to be history. Depending when this drops, go check out the face-off. We got more interviews on the way, so subscribe to the RBE channel. We still got a shitload of work going before we even get to April 3rd, so keep in tune, keep your eyes open. Appreciate y'all as always.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.